Now, we talked about the transition to comedy, and I think comedy is like boxing, and hip hop is synonymous. With comedy, you need confidence to get punched in the face.
Mm-hmm.
With hip hop, you need confidence to get punched in the face. Boxing speaks for itself. The point of a boxer is not to get hit. The point of a hip hopper is to make a hit. The point of comedy is to be a hit. So how did comedy make your hip hop better, or how did hip hop help you make your comedy?
That's nice. I like that. You're good. Man, comedy. I put the comedy in. It's hand in hand. Cause I try to. Since I used to do stand-up comedy while I was trying, and I'm not doing it anymore, I incorporate the comedy into the hip hop. So you might hear me say some real off-the-wall stuff, but it'll make sense, you know? And people laugh. Sometimes I do shows and I spit some bars and I don't get a whoa, I get a laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get a laugh out of my fucking bars. I'm like, oh, all right. You know what I mean? That's different. That happens a lot too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I incorporate. It's like they do go hand in hand, but stand-up comedy is, I think, is harder
Because
to do than hip hop.
Because
stand-up comedy is very like what's the word?
Isolated?
No, it's that, and it's like improv.
Oh, off the cuff.
Oh yeah, because if your shit ain't going right, or you forget something, you gotta make up some shit to put in there. And hip hop, you got a beat in the back when you're performing. Unless you're freestyling, then it's different. Freestyle, acapella, I think battling, but not battling. I ain't even gonna say that. But like if you're freestyling, I think that's like stand-up comedy. But stand-up comedy, you go up there with your stuff prepared, no beat, and if your shit don't go right, if your joke ain't hitting, it's nothing. But it's that with hip hop, you go up there with your beat. Your bars don't come through good. Hey, at least you got some more stuff to say, and your beat is going. It's like it's laid out for you. Stand-up comedy is like you go out there. It's like going out to sea with no life jacket.
Wow.
And you got to stay afloat.
I've never heard of it that way before.
Yeah,
but that's a wild fact.
But hip hop, you got your little life jacket, which is the beat.
The beat.
Yes.
I seen you do stand-up, and the joke that you had about Christian mingle and dating online,
Yeah.
that was a classic.
Word.
And the reason why is because it hits the heart where a lot of people actually deal with that. Look, we live in a time where as females always say, it's hard to find a good man because men and dogs and all that. It's hard to find a good chick, a good female. No, fuck that. I'm gonna rephrase that. It's hard to find a good woman because it seems like everybody wants to just be on some bullshit. I think everybody's full of shit and they want you to take care of their shit, and they don't want to take care of their own shit. Men and women go through this.
Yes.
And when it comes to being truthful, they said comedy is the way to deal with pain. So you laugh at someone's pain and help them get over it. Hip hop is the same way. We hear songs about mental issues. We hear songs about mental issues. We hear songs about people having to deal with racism or even sexism. People deal with racism, mental issues, sexism. We deal with a lot of social topics when it comes to hip hop. Keep it real, be honest, tell the truth. Why is being truthful so important when you do your art and your talent?
Because people can relate to you, and when people can relate to you, they have a better liking to you. And if you sound real or not even real, like say you rapping about something, and then that person meets you, and you're the same person that you're rapping about, they connect more. They're like, oh, this guy is really is doing what he's talking about. Those are the type of artists I listen to. Those are the type of artists I like the people that's really telling the real story of their life. And that's the type of artist I am. If you hear what I'm talking about, most of that stuff is true. I would say 95% of it.
Okay, so
I exaggerate a couple times,
but it comes from the heart.
Yes.
But see, that deals with emotional depth. Now you will curated, I should say, and then with 90s hip hop, which means emotional depth wasn't the cool thing to do. But those were the songs that went the farthest. You know, the biggest knock on Redman is that he doesn't do songs with emotional depth. Okay?
Yeah.
As talented as he is, he doesn't talk about police brutality and things like that.
Yeah.
So people they give Redman a respect, and to me, he's the dopest MC ever.
Yeah.
And like, they'll knock him for that. But then you got Tretch, who was another one of the dopest MCs ever. And when Everything's Gonna Be Alright came out, that made Tretch bigger than a lot of people. And nowadays we have Kanye West, who's going through his bullshit, and we got Kid Cudi, which is called emo rap. Why do you think emotional depth and being truthful is selling so hard today? Now, you said people want things that they can relate to, but why are people sticking to people's pain and struggles that much more?
Yeah, that's a good one too. You know what? I'm gonna just have to say, people like that. People like, a lot of people probably going through what's going on right now, and the artist that's coming out is saying what the people want to hear, I guess, or maybe it's the program thing again. But that's what maybe a lot of people are going through the same stuff that, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck up that question.
Okay, but I want to see. But the thing about this part of the interview, I want people to see you and know that you're very intelligent. You're not a dumb man.
No, I'm
and
not.
I've known that for years.
Yeah.
You're not a dumb man. And I want to ask you something, since we're talking about 420 culture. How do you feel about the government and the nation now accepting marijuana culture, where men were put in jail and their lives destroyed because of having an ounce or something low on them?
Oh man, we don't even want to go in there, but
yeah, I do. I want you to talk about it.
Well, basically, they're trying to they know that it's $1 billion industry. They tried it in Colorado, it worked. They tried it in Washington, it worked. Wherever they tried, it's worked, and it's making a lot of money. And basically, they're trying to legalize it. Legalize stuff that they've been persecuting people for years. Minorities mostly.
So-called minorities. We don't use that.
So-called minorities, because it's not really because everybody's been persecuted for it, but so they're trying to make money off of it now, seeing that it's $1 billion industry, and cut the middleman out the way. That's it. The black market, they're trying to get rid of the black market and take all the black market money and put it into the economy. But even though the black market money does go into the economy, but they want to eradicate the black market.
I think it's deeper than that, because if you're in the marijuana industry, if you're a person of color, you can't get into it unless you're a celebrity.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that pisses me off, because everybody needs a come up. Everybody. None of us is making so much money that we're not happy. So to have something that you're interested in, that you can aid people's health, growth, development, and sustainability, now it's like, no, you can't do that. Only we can do that.
Yeah.
And then the topic of reparations has come up with ADOS.
I seen that recently. I haven't really looked into it yet though. So I seen it recently. I didn't know it was true. I was like, reparations.
Yeah, the reparations has been a topic since the 1970s.
No, I know, I seen it, but I'm surprised that we're still talking about it.
I'm not, because a lot of people are still fucked up over behind everything.
Yeah.
And even some of the 420 culture
has
a lot of racial prejudice.
It does.
In it.
That's why it's not legal in Jersey right now.
Well, talk about it. What do you think? Give me some of your thoughts.
What do I know? Or what do I think?
Why
marijuana isn't legal in New Jersey right now? This is why. This is what I know.
Okay.
I don't know everything.
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell you what I know. Because they don't want to expunge people's records, or they don't want to give people that's been doing this in the black market a chance to have a legal way to distribute their product without them being involved. They need to be involved in everything, and they have to they can't persecute somebody for something and then start making a profit off of it. So basically, in order for them to do that, they have to expunge people's records that they've been persecuting for years, and they have to give them a shot in the industry. And if that doesn't happen, it's not going to be legal in New Jersey. That's why it's not legal. It's not just as easy as we're going to legalize marijuana and everybody can smoke. No, because it's been a history on this shit of them doing bad things to people for this. So they have to correct all of that and give the people that's been persecuted a chance, because they're making millions, billions of dollars off of the shit.
So then now, let's drop a jewel on everybody that's watching. Because I told you we don't use the word minority.
Okay.
And we're going to go into why and connect it to what you said.
Okay.
What is a minority?
Minority is the people that's not the minority is the people that's not the majority of your area.
So in America, the quote-unquote so-called minorities outnumber the Caucasians. So how they call them a minority?
Who? What did you say? Say that again.
People of color outnumber the Caucasians.
They do?
In this country.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
So
I thought they outnumbered us. I didn't know.
In every Caucasian district or town, they have fertility clinics.
Okay.
Fertility clinics help you do what? Get pregnant.
Yeah.
Do you see fertility clinics in the hood?
No.
You see abortion clinics.
Mm-hmm.
So already you see there's a story there to be told. Now, would you sell cigarettes to a 9-year-old?
Me personally, no.
Well,
No.
it's the law. Can you do it?
No, you can't.
Why?
Because they're underage.
And what is an underage person called?
A minor.
So if you're a minority, you're a child. So they won't make these laws happen because they have to have their hands in it. So they have to take care of you. And you only take care of children, not adults. So that's why they call us minorities, and I don't like that shit.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you, I'm correct.
Jewel drops here on Heritage Hip Hop.
Let's get it. In the weirdo interview, you heard? Yes, correct, dropping them jewels. Let's get it.
So let's get even deeper, because part of success mainstream wise is who people work with. Who have you worked with when it comes to your craft? Now we shared Devin the Dude. Look, when Devin the Dude sees this, come to Heritage Hip Hop. My man, look, we here. You right here. Besides that, tell the people, who else have you worked with?
Credible artists that I've worked with. First of all, I think every artist is credible.
That's dope. I'm glad you said that.
Yes, but as far as people that's been on like a major platform, you know, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna start with Young Z.
Okay, shout out to the Outsiders.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna name them in order.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Afro Man.
Cause I got high.
Yeah. Then let me see. Maybe LD Sensei.
That's my man.
LD Sensei. Let me see. It's hard to remember everybody.
It's all good. Just give me a couple more and then we good.
Let me see. I don't want to forget nobody.
Well, you did one Rock Digger.
I know I was gonna get there. I'm making sure ain't nobody come before them.
All right.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna just go and do it all.
Do it all.
Rod Digger. If you consider Drift.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
BT.
Tretch.
You know,
Tretch.
Yeah, yeah.
God Devin Dude. We already covered that.
That's my guy. You want to stop there?
Oh, D1. D1.
I don't know what that is.
Manny Fresh, artist, light skin dude with dreads. He had a little deal back in the day.
I don't know that person.
You heard of him? D1. Let me see. And then and I got one coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna say that for everybody. Yeah, that's a surprise.
Yeah.
That's a surprise.
Yeah, I got one coming up.
But
I hope I didn't forget nobody. If I did, please forgive me.
One of my favorite features, which is another classic, is not your song. You actually featured the song between you and Quaz and Mill.
Quaz, yeah.
That is a fucking classic.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Basically, Quaz hollered at me. He came up with all the stuff. He's like, "Hey man, yo, we need to hook up and do a song." I was like, you know what? That's my invitation to you, Quaz. You heard? He's like, "We need to hook up and do a song." You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? Let's do this shit. Let's make it happen. And he came up with the hook, everything. I just threw my verse on it. He had the beat. He shot the video. Big shout out to Quaz. Thank you. Appreciate that song. I like it. It's on my album too. You know what I mean?
So, but that's his song though, right?
It's both our songs.
Oh, see, I just shared it equally.
We shared it.
'Cause I don't want to not give the credit to where.
Nope, it's X in the middle. So that means and. Quaz and WhereDough. So he got it on his, I got it on mine. I don't know if he got it on his. You better have it on yours. But he told me he's gonna put it on his. You know what I'm talking about? It's on mine.
You know why I like that style and that song? Well, I just gave it away because of the style. Very melodic beat. The beat goes by itself. You know, Quaz got the heavy, raspy voice.
Yeah, like this. Oh no, I'm doing it right.
But you had heavy clarity, and there's two different styles, but they match so well in that one song. What is it like to be an artist that has a stain in the community, and then when you get with other artists that have that name, y'all connect and y'all make magic instead of just making some bullshit? What is that magic like? What does that feel like?
It feels good actually, because we both bringing our own thing to the table. He do his thing, and he respects what I do, and then I do my thing. And I like that. And that's how it goes. It's a mutual respect.
And see, that's what I think New Jersey's getting to now. Cooperation. Because before, everybody was like, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, I'm better than you.
Yeah.
And most people would say, y'all keep battling while we go make money. And while it's like the plan over racism. We'll distract you by making y'all hate each other while we do everything we can to destroy you.
Bro, yo, I respect Big Quaz too, because he actually hollered at me. Like, a lot of artists don't holler at me. I don't know why, but we can make some good music together. But Quaz came through, he's like, yo, I see you doing your shit, let's do it. And we made a fucking banger.
It's a classic.
Word.
When I first saw that video, I was like, oh shit, this is dope.
I'm happy he came to come get me. Thank you, Quaz.
Thank you. Quaz and Milk.
Word. I wasn't expecting it. He came, he's like, yo, you dope. I was like, he was like, cause most, you know what I mean? I was like, yeah, let's do this shit then, let's go. And he did it, and I was happy.
So speaking to the future of WhereDough, where's WhereDough going when it comes to music, or do you have aspirations to try something new?
I always have aspirations to try something new. I want to do all types of stuff, but I'll be, you
Ready
know
for
what?
acting?
What is that?
Ready for acting?
Yeah, I did acting. You know what I want to try, but I never tried? The fucking, I'm not there yet. Because once I start doing this, I don't know, I want to fucking start doing the skits. I got a lot of skits, ideas about skits. I might start doing that.
Do
but,
Put
yeah.
them on Instagram.
Yeah, I know, I got some skits. I got some good ideas. But I don't want to put it, I ain't put it out yet.
Okay.
You know, the stand-up comedy is definitely coming back. That's gonna come back. I love comedy. That's the thing right there. But it ain't coming back right now until I finish with this rapping. If I stay alive. But if I stay alive and I stop rapping, best believe you're gonna see me on that stand-up comedy stage. Yeah, the acting, always acting. Acting was my first love, but I started doing stand-up to get into acting. Started rapping to get into acting. But I fell in love with those two more than acting. But acting is over. That was my first love.
So you're looking for the screen?
I don't know what.
The web series or the stage?
Yeah, I'm looking for everything, Craig. I'm looking for everything. I don't know what the hell I'm looking for, to tell you the truth. Anything that's gonna take care of my family. You know what I mean? But even if it don't, I just love doing it anyway. Even if it don't take care of my family, I just love doing it. You know what I mean? I love this shit. I love entertaining people. I think I was born to be an entertainer, and I just love doing it. I just love it. I don't care. I just love this shit.